Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing some brief thoughts on episode 10 of the anime series, Aku no Hana, or The Flowers of Evil. And this was quite an interesting episode. I almost don't know where to begin with it because it was heavy, it was full of revelations, and it was full of strife, conflict. We're pretty much picking up right where we left off. We have Nakamura and Kasuga spiriting away. They're making their way out of town. They're trying to go into the mountains over that big hill that surrounds their little town and so forth. And, it's like Kasuga is running on fumes. He's being directed by Nakamura in a weird way. And we don't know if it's an infatuation with her. I don't think he even knows. But it's intriguing because it's a dilemma, whichever way you cut it, whichever way you slice it. Now, coinciding with this, we have Seiki at home having dinner, realizing, playing back in her mind the fact that she saw Kasuga's mother looking for him and questioning if anyone had seen him. Figured out that he ran away and all this stuff, and she's concerned about it. So she's putting two and two together, check up on Nakamura, see if she's gone too. And sure enough, she is, because, your boyfriend's slipping off into the night with her. It starts raining, they stop on the bike, and they decide to rest for a little while. And you have, once again, the question mark of whether Kasuga likes Nakamura in more of a sort of, conspiratorial or even friendship kind of way. They're laying there, she's getting wet, he's noticing what's coming through her clothes and stuff, and it's just uncomfortable and odd and strange, much as this series began. Now you have Seiki eventually casting out into the night after making an excuse, trying to hunt him down. She ends up just by happenstance picking the same sort of route that they're going up the hill and into the mountains and all of that. And then you have this three-way confrontation again. It's almost like a just visceral love triangle. She is pleading, crying with Kasuga to come to her, to reveal himself to her. You have Nakamura getting fed up, tearing his clothes off, exposing him in more ways than one, really. And we have the exposure of Seiki once again, saying, I don't care what he did. I don't care how deviant you think he is. He's not. It was a matter of love and all this stuff. And I have to admit, when they part ways, well, they don't part ways, but they're picked up by the police as this episode ends, and you have Seiki kind of suddenly turning dismissive, throwing the book of poetry down and saying fine when Kasuga has his breakdown and says he can't choose between them. It's questionable to me because I've always suspected from the get-go, are these two girls playing this boy, or does he really like one, and the other one kind of sort of likes him, but she's too big of a, rebel to admit it, and all this stuff. It's just complex character interplay that mystifies and bewilders and compels me to keep watching, and I don't have any idea how this is going to play out. I know it's going to be truncated by the end of the series because I know the manga is ongoing, and I don't know. I don't know where this episode leaves me. I'm just desperately curious to see what's happening next. And yeah, so I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you made of this episode and everything that happened in it, and what might be coming next. And otherwise, that'll be it for me. So I'll catch you later. Peace.